All right, welcome. I am Tom. This is Russell. We are Nissan Parts CC. This is the Inner Sanctum, and you guys and gals, our YouTube friends, are part of the inner circle.
Yes.
Because it's only here that we give out discount codes for you guys to save money, and it's a small, tight-knit group of fans of the Nissan brand.
Family.
We're family owned, family operated. Russell and I are second cousins.
Removed, second.
Twice removed.
Twice, three, yeah.
But anyway, this is gonna be an awesome video. Even I'm shocked at how good this is. And I don't think it's because Russell gave me free will on this video.
I did. He went wild.
He did, and I did go wild. So anyway, you're gonna need a pen, a paper, a cold drink, and I need 100% of your attention today.
Hit subscribe, pause the video if you need to. There's gonna be part numbers. There's gonna be all sorts of good information popping up on the screen here soon. Let's get into it.
Let's just jump right in.
S13, underrated or overlooked.
I call it overlooked.
Overlooked. I like that. Overlooked parts.
Yes.
This is part 2 of the series. This is Tom's picks.
This is Tom's picks. Okay, first up we have the S13 vent visors. Some people call them rain guards.
Window deflectors.
Window deflectors. We sell a ton of them for S14, S15s. The S13s, they just sit. It's really weird.
They used to be, fun fact, they seemed to be popular years ago. They used to have Nissan imprinted on them. So if you don't have those, or if you're buying them and you expect to get that, you're not going to get that anymore.
The Nissan,
they don't put the logo on.
It's gone now. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a bummer. Next part up is the cam angle sensor. We have a lot of these sitting on the shelf. I think the only reason that I can make sense of is that maybe it's a part that doesn't fail that often.
Well, they were on back order for a really long time.
Okay.
So I stocked up on them.
Gotcha.
So they do go on droughts. So yes, they do fail.
Okay.
It's pretty common actually.
Okay.
Next,
spark plugs.
Yes.
We have these spark plugs for the KAs in all 3 different heat ranges, and we don't sell many of them. It's really strange.
Yeah, if you don't buy OEM spark plugs, please at least buy NGKs.
Yeah.
Good NGKs. Otherwise, you're going to deal with issues. But yeah, we have spark plugs. That one's for the KA, but we also have them for SRs.
Yep. The carpet hook. All right.
Yes.
This was once a top seller. When we discovered that we could get these, we got a bunch in. We couldn't keep them on the shelf.
Yeah.
And there was always like a delay in getting these. Now we have tons of them. It's kind of slowed down. Maybe the market's saturated.
I think it's an awareness part. You just got to put it out there. I think people don't recognize that, hey, I'm missing that. Or
right. And you know what else I was thinking too? Maybe you need factory mats.
Yeah.
Maybe that's
true.
Maybe that's
Let us know in the comments. Yeah, I'm gonna interrupt Tom really quick because comment on the video, stop it, comment, do another weekly giveaway. Talk about that later.
Cool. Okay, the pivot or hinge for the privacy cover. The other components, the clippies, and the hook hangers, sell like proverbial hotcakes.
Yes.
But the pivots or hinges, no. They just sit.
I think that's another one that a lot of people, because this was discontinued, a stateside discontinued part for years, and we sourced them out of Japan. And yeah, I think it's one of those things. People used to ask about them all the time, and it just kind of quit. I think we ran everybody off. But yeah, we have.
Right. And we've put together a kit.
Tom's kit.
It's a privacy cover kit.
Yeah.
And that contains all 3 pieces.
Yep.
Right? So check that out. Next, IAC valve gaskets. We sell plenty of IAC valves, but people never order the gaskets.
Yeah.
So I think that's just maybe people assume that the gasket comes with the part. It doesn't, but we have them. Check them out. We have your IAC gaskets here for you. Another one that we surprisingly don't sell that many of is oil filters, and even less so drain plug washers.
Oh man, yeah, it's baffling how many of you guys order oil filters and other service components and don't order a crush washer.
I mean, I do it too.
Well, right, it's easy.
Overlooked.
It's easy to do.
There's one on the car, you never think about it. You're concerned about the filter and the oil. and then the last minute you think, oh, I'll just flip it over. But these Nissan ones you cannot flip over. It's hard enough even getting them off of the drain plug.
Yeah.
It's like you got to get the pliers out, screwdriver.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking maybe we need to start putting one with every filter that we sell, whether they need it or not. Because I'm sure people have, I use an aluminum one, or I use a plastic one.
Yeah.
But if you want the OE ones, we got them. They're dirt cheap.
Should we do that?
I think we should.
Tell us in the comments. Enter the giveaway.
I mean, because you need it, right?
Yeah.
I made that same mistake. I did an oil change on the Pathfinder a couple weeks ago, and I was like, I'll just flip it over. No, there's no flipping that over. Let's see, what's up next? The KA distributor caps. And pretty much tune-up stuff in general. I don't know what you guys are doing, but we don't sell much tune-up stuff, which is really, really weird to me.
Yeah, I think a lot of people probably go to the aftermarket, but
yeah, who knows?
on stuff like that, the OE is really where it's at. You're gonna get a good quality product that's already lasted you, 60, 80, 100,000 miles, no issues.
Right.
Let's rock and roll.
Let's tune that baby up, shall we? And I think that's it for my overlooked, underrated parts.
Yeah. You found a pretty good discontinued part of the week.
Yes.
For this one, and it fits right into this video, obviously, because we're talking about S13s, but also a bunch of other stuff. And that's the knock sensor. It's a jumper harness, repair harness, whatever. Did I say knock sensor? I did, didn't I?
Yes.
But this fits S13, S14, Z32, B13, B14, B15, D21, WD21, 22 Xterra.
Bunch of stuff.
Bunch of stuff. So if you've got a knock sensor plug you need, repaired, we've got the last, two of these?
Well, there was 2 left in the United States. I ordered both of them. One has shown up. The other one has not shown up yet.
Yeah. So.
And you got that inquire for availability on the website, or is it not on the website? Okay.
Yes.
So we've got one now. That's it. We might be getting one more in. And then they are gone for
links for all this stuff in the description of the video.
Good job, Russell.
Tell you guys details about the giveaway. First, I'm going to announce the winner from last week, David Aroro. You were the winner from last week. Thank you for commenting on the video. We are going to be giving away another windshield banner, weekly giveaway. Stick around each week, comment on the video. We love the comments because it gives us good ideas. David, sort of a shout out for you right now on this. You suggested that we should do an R32 underrated video, and I can tell you right now, it's gonna happen.
Cool.
We are gonna do more. We will do these for a bunch of cars. So make sure you comment. Your comment is your entry into the giveaway, and we just randomize it on a website, and it picks a comment for us, and you get yourself a free windshield banner.
Yeah.
Jump in to your, you had some tips.
I do. I have 2 tips, I believe.
Yeah.
The first one is the IAC valve. Now, Nissan has a bunch of different, or they made a bunch of different IAC valves.
Yes.
And this is a part that people order from us, and for whatever reason, it's the wrong one, and they want to ship it back. And we're happy to take it back if the following requirements are met. This is one that a guy bought from us, and he wanted to return it. I said, sure, you can return it, no problem. Just make sure it's in brand new condition. That includes the packaging and the part. So the part comes back, it's been bolted up, the hose has been put on, it's filthy, we can't sell this to anybody else. So he owns this part. If he wants it back, we can get it back to him. But part of the issue is these plugs.
Yeah.
So Russell's going to put better pictures of these plugs on the website, so you can get a good close look at it before you commit to buying it. And also, hopefully yours still has the original sticker on it, has a part number on there. But yeah, once parts have been installed, test fitted, etc. I mean, the first thing you want to do is look at these plugs before you bolt it up. So yeah, just inspect the part before you put it on and make sure it's going to work for you.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you've got a very expensive paperweight.
Yep.
Or a conversation piece, because it's kind of interesting to look at.
Yeah.
So yeah, what was my other tip on this? I think that was it.
That was it.
that was it.
Yeah.
All right, my second tip of the week.
Order a gasket. That was the other tip. Order a gasket.
we kind of touched that, but yeah, they don't come with gaskets. Anyway, Tom's second tip of the week. I'm talking about myself in the third person.
That's fine. You can.
Well, Tom discovered this, guys. This is a throttle position sensor. This is another part we sell quite a few of, and people want to return them often because the parts on the car, they're not sure which one to get. They order this one, and then it shows up, and it won't work once they get the part off. And the reason being, the difference is this cam lever, you want to call it that? There's an internal one that fits inside this opening here. There's also an external one. Now, the way you can tell which is the correct one is by looking on the part itself before you even have to take it off. Now, if yours is marked with SERA 483-05, you are going to want to order 22620-31U0A, and that will get you the internal cam throttle position switch. If yours has the external one, the marking you're going to see on it is SERA 483-1, and that is the throttle position sensor with the cam lobe further out. And that will save you the headache of paying to ship the wrong part back to us.
Yeah.
All right? So that's my tip.
10% off code this week. This is some music history quiz for Tom.
Ooh.
And this one's kind of, I don't know if you'll be able to get this one because it's the quiz is sort of not music related, but it is a musician.
Okay.
So May 27th, 1964, 11 boys were suspended at a Coventry, England school for having whose hairstyle?
The Beatles.
No.
The Rolling Stones.
Mick Jagger.
Okay.
There you go.
That wasn't too far off.
You did good. 10% coupon code this week is simply Jagger, Jagger, and favorite Rolling Stone song.
Oh my gosh. I put one on my Instagram the other day, and I can never remember the name of it, but it's the one where the lyrics are talking about some Puerto Rican girls that are just dying to meet you. Is it Waiting for? No, it's not Waiting for a Friend.
I don't know. I like Painted Black.
Okay.
You like that?
No.
You don't like that song?
No.
Why not?
It's too repetitive.
Whatever. Let us know what your favorite Rolling Stone song is. Do you know who the Rolling Stones are? I'm sure some of you watching the video might not even know who Mick Jagger is. But if you look there on the screen, rewind it, there's a picture of him and you can check out that hairstyle, which it's not
just
that
shaggy hair,
yeah,
right?
it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it looks pretty good.
I actually got fired from a job once for having hair touch my collar.
The manager that hired me here used to hound me about my hair.
Really?
Constantly. Then I got my hair cut and he was like, "Oh, you look like a parts manager." Well, here I am. Got my shaggy hair.
By the way, you're fired.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're moving on to shout outs.
Let's do it.
All right, first up is Honda John. Honda John suggested we do the second video about newer Nissans, and I think that's an awesome idea.
Yeah, back to the discussion of doing 2 videos a week. One video, the vein of things you normally guys see here, R32, S13, things like that, and then a newer vehicle. That's a great idea. I saw that one, I really liked it.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a big check mark.
Yeah.
And an A+, Honda John. Good job.
Thank you.
Up next, Ryan Klein. He asked if for the R33 are more parts being made or should we hoard them? In my opinion, these are all classic cars. The parts are going to go away, right? And parts for cars that were never imported to the States.
Yeah.
It's an uphill battle. Plus, if you look at the stuff that's discontinued for Skylines and what the parts are selling for on eBay,
yeah,
it's kind of a no-brainer. But I mean, you do what's best for you. But I mean, you can't lose by buying stuff in anticipation. And if you don't need it, sell it in a year or two.
I think I might have responded to Ryan, and I think my big thing was if you got an R33, start hoarding parts. R33 is definitely the ugly duckling of the group as far as parts availability goes, which is very strange to me. But
right, and we're not saying this because we know something's going to happen. We don't.
Yeah.
But based on what we have seen, it definitely does not hurt to start stockpiling stuff in the anticipation of either needing them or wanting it.
Especially those things that you can only get OEM.
Good job, Brian. I'm going to give you an A.
Yeah.
Because we've kind of covered that before, right?
Yeah.
All right, Daniel Barrett. He came out with quite a statement. He says that, I'm going to try and do an impersonation here. Bust has the greatest music video of all time. You know who that was?
Oh, I do, but I can't. Names. Bad.
Muhammad Ali, dude. Come on.
My pen's gone.
Muhammad Ali.
Lost my. What am I gonna mess with now?
Give him my pen.
I'm good.
All right, so I had a look at some Busta Rhymes videos, and there's 2 essentials that you need
Yes.
in a Busta Rhymes video. You need Busta Rhymes and a fisheye lens on the camera.
You know, we've got a fisheye lens.
Do we?
We could do some Busta Rhymes videos for you
All
guys,
right.
and then they say that we had the greatest videos ever. Maybe our next video will just be a fisheye lens.
I can say without a doubt that this is our best video we've ever done.
It definitely is. And if it's not, then it's at least part of the greatest 2 videos we've ever done.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. And that's it. I think that's all I have. Next
Yeah.
week, this is a tentative idea for next week, which
Yeah.
is probably not going to be we probably won't do this. Next week, I'm thinking about doing a video on the top 5 excuses people give me for mismatched addresses when placing an order.
let us know in the comments if y'all want a video for that, because
Because I've got more than 10 excuses, but I'll boil it down to the best 5
oh, jeez.
on why people want to give us mismatched addresses when it clearly states on our website that we don't process orders like that. We've got good reasons.
This is
for it.
our official thank you to all you guys who read that, and when you don't read that and you make the mistake of not reading that, you go, hey, no big deal.
Yes.
I'll replace my order, I'll get that fixed. Thank you.
I overlooked it. But let's keep it on the positive tip.
Yeah. You guys have an awesome weekend.
3-day weekend.
Hopefully you got a long weekend. Yeah, we'll be back next week with something hotter than ever.
Yes.
Probably 3% better.
Oof. All right, enjoy your weekend. Have fun. Use that discount code, save some money, and we will see you
Got my pen.
next week. Ciao.